Okay, I am super stoked to introduce Athena. I'm one of the co-founders of Athena, and this is an AI platform that is going to give you, a high school student, superpowers when you're writing your college application essay. Come to our site, you put your essay in, and in under 30 seconds, you're going to get feedback on your essay that is based on hundreds of past essays that actually worked for students to get into top institutions. This past admission cycle, we partnered with the high school focus group, and they tripled their acceptance rate to top 15 universities. So today, I'm going to be doing a demo, a walkthrough. We're going to take an essay that was actually written by a student this past cycle. We're going to get it graded and see what Athena says on it and see how you can start immediately extracting value out of our platform. So let's get started. Awesome. So as soon as we log in, we get dropped into the main page. This is where you pick what type of feedback you want on your essay. Now, you really have two choices. Your first choice are our flagship models over here. The flagship models are trained generally on a variety of application essays that were admitted to any of the top 20 universities. So you'll get good feedback, but it's broad. If you're looking for really specific feedback, like how do I write a great Princeton essay, or get my essay graded up against essays that specifically got admitted to Harvard, then you would pick our university-specific models. And as you can see, we have probably about everything you need. Ivy League, we have Ivy Plus, UCs, and other top schools. So for this demo, we'll stick with the flagship model. And I'll go ahead and click Common App Essay. And now I'm going to go ahead and paste in a common application essay written by a student this past cycle. To give you a quick synopsis, it's about his dedication and drive in soccer, as well as the sacrifices that he's made, some conversations with his father, and there is this piggy bank metaphor that is littered throughout the essay. So we'll click Grade. Now, while that's running, what's happening is this essay is getting compared up against other essays that actually worked and patterns of success that made those essays work. And we're going to get about 2 pages of feedback in about 30 seconds. So to really hammer home the point, like why is this so powerful? Why is this platform so powerful? Just think about your college application journey and you're using Athena, and think about someone else who's not. So this other person who's not, when they want feedback on their essays, right, they're going to talk to their guidance counselor, teachers, maybe parents. And it might take a couple hours, maybe even a couple days to get good feedback on your essays. And so this person, they'll write the essay and they'll have to wait. They'll be stuck there waiting. They'll get the feedback and then they can continue. For you, you can get feedback in under 30 seconds and you're going to be rapidly improving your essays significantly. You're just going to outpace the hell out of this other guy. So that's the first thing. The second thing is the feedback that you're getting is actually based on hundreds of past students that knew what they were doing and actually got essays into top institutions. So you have this huge tailwind that's pushing you forward and you're really unlocking access. You have this power of data on your side, which is so fantastic. So let's take a look at what Athena has said. So we have an overall grade of an A-, fantastic starting point for this essay. So we have a quick synopsis, and briefly before I dive into this, let me just say the feedback is broadly chunked into, there's really 5 key categories. The first is you get an overall grade and a synopsis. Second is we do some requirement analysis. So we figured out the patterns of success that worked in whatever essay type you're looking for. In this case, it's the Common App essay. And so you get grades as well as information on what you can do better. And so this is some requirement analysis. In this case, we have 5 requirements. Then we introduce you to techniques you may want to consider. So these are techniques that existed in other essays that were successful. Not all of them, but some of them. And we took a look at your essay and we figured out of the techniques that are available here that other students used, which of them actually mesh well with what you already have. And then we do some red flags and then we give you recommended next steps. So we won't go really, really deep into the feedback, but I'll take about a minute to do some quick analysis. So let's see, for the first requirement in terms of emotional connection with the reader, are you effectively able to get the admissions officer to become emotionally connected with you? It seems like this essay could do a little bit better of a job. It got a B+. It seems like the essay has some touching moments, particularly with the father-son relationship, but there is no deeper emotional insight that might help the reader feel more connected. So then we tell you, okay, great, that's the problem. How do you fix it? So we could reflect more on how these experiences have shaped their broader worldview or add a few more emotional anecdotes that could strengthen the emotional connection. So we'll give you really, really concrete feedback on what you can do to improve. And so, on subgrades that are better, like a subgrade of an A for authenticity of voice, we tell you what the best part of your essay was. So you know what you did right and what to keep doing. For the techniques you might want to consider, we can see like, add an anecdote that unintentionally shows you have a good heart or empathy. So these types of things, we tell you the things you can seed into your essay to really make it better. And if you're having any problems integrating any of the above stuff, we also really crystallize it for you and tell you, okay, fine, here are the recommended next steps for you. And we give you concrete things you can start doing right now to improve your essay. So that is the close of today's demo. And if I were a student, what I would be doing is I would take what I like, disregard what I don't like, and write a better version 2 of my essay, feed it back into Athena, and I would see does my grade become better? And that's how I can make sure that as I make these edits, I'm trending in the right direction. So, and closer to an A. So that's the close of today's demo. If I were to take a step back, really what I would say is AI radically changes what a student can do, what you can do in your college application process. It's very different than it was just 2 or 3 years ago. And Athena is at the forefront of giving you these superpowers to unlock your ability to get into your dream college, or to at least help you along in your journey. So first use is free on us. I'd recommend signing up for an account and really unlock and see the power of Athena, see what types of superpowers we're able to give you. And I'm looking forward to seeing you on the site. Thanks.